Back in 2020, Akon, a rapper, announced he was building a super cool city in Africa called Akon City. It looked like a mix of Dubai and Wakanda. In the education district, kids and grown-ups can learn all sorts of things to help them grow and get smarter. And don't forget the Senwood district. It's got fancy movie studios, offices, and homes. And right in the middle of it all is the Akon Tower, a huge building that shows off how awesome Akon is for making this city. But guess what? As of now, Akon City is just a dream. None of it's been built yet. Before we dive deeper into what happened next, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon so you never miss an update on this intriguing story. For the past 4 years, Akon and his team have been getting Akon City ready for everyone to see by 2024. But now when you look at Akon City, it's not what you'd expect. There are accusations of lies, corruption, and even stealing land with a shady cryptocurrency. Some people used to think Akon was a hero trying to make a perfect city. But now they wonder why he, who believes all men are kings, wants to run a city. But before we talk about Akon City's problems, let's remember the good things Akon did for Africa. After making lots of money in music, Akon wanted to help Senegal, where he grew up. He knew how tough life was there without electricity. So in 2014, he started Akon Lighting Africa. In just 1 year, he brought solar power to 14 African countries. But some say he used tricky ways to get countries to invest in solar power. One thing Akon noticed about Africans is they often don't work together and don't think much about the future. So he came up with a plan. He went to countries getting ready for elections and offered to put free solar systems in villages chosen by the leaders. This made the leaders look good, like they were helping the country. Then, when one village got lights, nearby ones asked why they didn't have them. This pressured the government to do more. Some people don't like this tactic, but it really helps the communities. Solar power lets vendors work longer, kids study after dark, and even makes streets safer. By 2020, Akon's project lit up 100,000 streets, made 1,200 mini power grids, and created 5,000 jobs. Now, how did Akon pay for all this? Well, his music made him rich, but this project cost a lot. He got a loan from a big Chinese company for $1 billion. Most African countries couldn't afford the upfront costs, so they paid in smaller amounts later. Also, there was a time when the US made it hard to import solar stuff, so Akon went to China, where there was lots of money sitting around for solar projects. Thanks to Akon, 28.8 million people now have electricity in Africa, just like many others around the world. Some say China has helped Africa more than any other country. They've built roads and stuff, while others did nothing for centuries. China started investing in Africa in the 2000s, but they got really interested in the last 10 years. They loaned $170 billion to 49 African countries. Some people think China might have bad plans behind their help. Now, these African countries have to pay back all that money, but they owe a lot already, $1.8 trillion. That's way more than what they make. Some think China wants them to fall behind so they can take control of their stuff. It sounds like a movie plot, but investigations show some weird stuff in the loan contracts. They give China special rights and keep things secret. What exactly would make China unhappy? That's unclear, probably on purpose. Who knows what would really upset them? And those secret clauses in the contracts make some people think China wants to keep things mysterious. But others say it's normal stuff in contracts. They think the Chinese debt trap is just a made-up thing to make Africa look bad and to make Americans hate China. It's like buying a house. If you can't pay, they take it. So, is China just doing regular business, or are they trying to get power in Africa? Either way, Akon's connections with China and his past success with Lighting Africa helped him start Akon City. He says he got his $1 billion credit line raised to $5 billion from Chinese investors. After announcing the city, Akon went on a big tour to tell everyone about it. They say the president of Senegal gave him 3 square miles of land, but Akon actually had to buy it. The government is helping set up stuff like sewage and electricity. The city will be on a 3 square mile plot, not too big. That's like double Central Park in New York, but it's just the start, Akon says. Also, he's planning to use his own cryptocurrency called Acoin in the city. Acoin, a cryptocurrency based on Stellar, aims to support budding entrepreneurs across Africa. It serves as a common currency for 54 African countries, where many people lack bank accounts but have mobile phones. This allows them to engage in the digital economy easily. Although Acoin isn't new tech, it's handy for everyday transactions, much like M-Pesa, used by over 50 million Africans. But why Acoin? Well, Akon owns most of it. He launched Acoin with a pre-sale called Toa, promising big gains, but it tanked soon after. Many investors, like Marcus, are still waiting for refunds promised over a year ago. With no clear communication, people wonder what's next for Akon City and its cryptocurrency. In late 2021, details emerged about Akon City's troubled progress. It was reported in an article that a young woman, who claimed to have been recruited as an event planner for Akon City in 2020, shared her experience. She revealed promises of construction progress and job opportunities turned out to be empty. Instead, she found herself unpaid and disillusioned. The $6 billion allocated for the city seemed to have vanished, allegedly misappropriated by Akon himself. Reports also suggested that Akon failed to make promised payments to the Senegalese government, diverting funds for personal use. These revelations raise serious questions about the legitimacy of Akon City and Akon's integrity. Is Akon City done for? It's uncertain. Akon hasn't addressed the project publicly since the scandal. Yet, it appears doubtful he can bounce back. Even before the controversy, the project encountered hurdles. Now, with Akon's tarnished reputation, faith in the venture is lost. While Akon City may have inspired hope for some, for others, it's just another deception. As we conclude this journey through the rise and fall of Akon City, one thing becomes abundantly clear. Dreams, no matter how grand, can sometimes crumble under the weight of reality. What began as a vision of innovation and progress has now become a cautionary tale of ambition gone awry. Akon City promised a brighter future for Africa, a beacon of hope in a landscape of challenges. Yet, as the dust settles, it stands as a testament to the complexities of ambition and the fragility of trust. But amidst the disappointment and disillusionment, there remains a glimmer of optimism. For in every setback lies an opportunity for growth, and in every failure, a chance for redemption. Perhaps Akon City's demise will serve as a catalyst for greater transparency, accountability, and integrity in future endeavors. And perhaps in the ashes of this fallen dream, a new vision will emerge, one built not on grand promises, but on steadfast dedication, collaboration, and a genuine commitment to progress. As we reflect on the journey thus far, let us remember that the true measure of success lies not in the heights we reach, but in the resilience with which we rise from our setbacks. So let us learn from the mistakes of the past and let us forge ahead with renewed determination, ever mindful of the power we hold to shape the future. Thank you for joining us on this exploration, and until next time, may we continue to strive for a world where dreams are not just imagined but realized. Before we wrap up, make sure to share your thoughts in the comments, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates on this ongoing saga.